So trauma is an incomplete process of emotion. And as a little boy, when you don't, or girl, but I mostly work with men, so boy, when we don't have the safe space to actually process and complete the process of emotion in that moment, or if it's overwhelming over a long period of time, or if it's actually emotional abuse that you think is love, right? We develop this sense of emotional trauma where this energy stays stuck in the body because we don't know what to do with it. It hasn't been role modeled to us how to actually process these feelings, right? Because we haven't had healthy representations of people who are actually in tune with their emotional experience, are processing their emotions, or creating a safe space for you to actually know that all of you is welcome and you can feel and process your emotions and you're safe to do so, right? When we don't have that, we hold on to those emotions. We store it in our body, which is trauma. Now, when we don't have the safety in childhood to be ourselves, it's more important for us to survive. So it's more important for us to be loved, liked, accepted, to fit in, to be validated, right, than for us to be ourselves. And this is where we start forming and building this identity based on the foundation of shame that there's something wrong with me. I'm broken. There's something wrong with me, and I need to be and become whoever I need to be in order to get my needs met. I'm not worthy of love. I must be and become whoever I need to be in order to receive love. So this is when the nice guy comes out and he's seeking to have his needs met through a relationship, through a woman, through his clients, right? For example, like he's a slave to his clients because if he doesn't serve them right, then they might leave him, right? That fear of abandonment. So he becomes the nicest guy in the world and he will do anything to avoid conflict in the fear of people leaving him or abandoning him, right? Now, when we don't have that safety in childhood to be ourselves, we start forming and creating this identity, and then we have real life evidence and proof throughout our entire life that this is who we are. And as humans, it's more important for us to stay in alignment and in congruent with what we believe to be true about ourselves, our identity.
The devil you know, not the devil you don't know.
Yeah. So that emotional unavailability or inconsistency that I experienced in my childhood, that became my identity. I'm not worthy of consistent love. So I would unconsciously be attracted to women who are emotionally unavailable, who could reflect back to me that exact core belief, because that's more important to me than me being myself. And this is how the boy shows up. Or in creating success and achieving, as boys, like we look up to our dad like he's our hero. And when we don't get the support and the love and the approval that we need from him, that you've got what it takes, you're a man, and if he's in tune and in touch with his emotional experience, right, and you have that emotional connection with him, when we don't receive that, we spend our whole life trying to actually seek that from him. So for me, creating success was actually, or achieving was actually unconsciously the little boy seeking to go, hey, dad, look at me, look at me, look at me. Do I have what it takes yet? And this is where men are driven from that place where they create success, they build a massive successful company, they sell it, and they go, it wasn't it. Because it never was about that. It was actually the little boy within that was still seeking the approval from his dad.